3:45 in the morning, you don't really have a lot of people coming to this end. So when a couple came, they were all so cute. We started talking a little bit, and then another couple came in. I went to greet them. They're from Saudi Arabia. And they were like, what is this? And then I explained to them what it was. They were like, oh, yeah, we just heard about Jesus, like, recently, and we want to know more about him. And then the other couple called me, and I was like, oh, give me a second. And then I went to the other couple, and then they just started releasing, like, words of encouragement over me, and they prayed for me. And then I went back to the Saudi Arabian couple. They turned out, in the meantime, I was with the other couple. They were praying for me. They saw on our welcome table, we have, like, free Bibles. So we have it in Spanish, English, and we had one Arabic Bible. Just one.
Wow.
They saw it. They took it. And they started reading it while I'm talking to the other couple. Then I come back to them. They read 5 chapters of Genesis, like, while I'm away. And I came back, and he's just like, I'm like, oh, I'm sorry. I was, like, talking to this other couple, and I wanted to keep talking to you. And they were like, yeah, this. Can I buy this? And I'm like, no, you don't need to buy it. It's for free. It's yours. He's like, it's my language. And he's like, I just heard about these things, and now I'm reading, and this is logical. This makes sense. And I'm like, what? I was like, I don't think I ever heard that from a Christian, even from a Christian. Oh, this is logical. The 5 first chapters of Genesis is logical, and it makes sense. These are the words he used. And I was like, what? Just to see the eagerness in his eyes, like, he starts asking me questions about, okay, so what does this God that created the world has anything to do with Jesus? And I'm like, oh. I had to stop for a second. I was like, oh my goodness, I'll get to explain to him the gospel. And then I start explaining, no, Jesus, he's the son of that God. You know, when he says the word, does it say word, that he spoke the word here in the beginning of Genesis? He's like, yeah, it says word. And I open in English to kind of help him. I'm like, this is the name of this book in English. I'm like, this is Genesis. How do you say that in Arabic? Were you like kind of comparing things? And I'm like, open in Matthew. And he's like, what's Matthew? I'm like, dang it. I'm like, how do I open it? I'm like, which one? I'm like, it's kind of right here. And it's Arabic. I cannot read Arabic. I'm like, do you see here? It talks about the word. So this word right here that was spoken in creation, that was Jesus. He was the word. He was right there. And then he was born. He became flesh. He's the son of this God. And then he didn't sin. So he paid for our sins. I just started like explaining. And he's like, and he's like, but okay, so if he paid for our sins, can we start sinning then? And then can we still sin if he already paid for it? I'm like, you know what? You don't want to. He's like, why? I'm like, because you want the love of the Father and the loving things he has for you. That's kind of what it is. It's not really a rule. It's just his love is so attractive. You want what he has for you. And he's so good. He put it in a book so you can know what he wants for you and how much he loves you. And he's like, whoa. And, like I'm trying to explain. And he's like, I have so many questions, but I guess I need to read more. And then I'll come back to you to ask more questions. And I'm like, yes. And then he's like, can I have an English Bible too? I'm like, can I have a Spanish one as well? Go ahead. And I sent him them out with 3 Bibles, because he's like, I want to give one to my friend. Can I have another English one? I'm like, yes, just go ahead. Oh, at that moment, I just was thankful for something I took for granted at the tent, which is the free Bibles we have. Because sometimes I'm like, nobody wants free Bible. Everybody has Bibles in America, you know what I mean? Yeah, I just was so thankful we had Bibles to give away. I was just so blown away that I'm a Brazilian in America, preaching the gospel to Saudi Arabian couple.
In DC.
In DC, like in the middle of the National Mall at 3:45 in the morning. What just happened here?
What is my life?
What is my life? What is life even? I don't even know.